Hello everyone and welcome to the FIAP Distinctions presentations for Australia. Today we formally acknowledge the Australians who have gained their FIAP distinctions in 2022. This is the third year we have held this presentation event online. Born out of necessity in 2020, this highly successful format has been retained. There are such huge physical distances between many of us, yet with the help of technology, we can gather face to face. Our attendance numbers far exceed those we would have achieved had we been gathering physically in one location. This year we had the second largest number of Australian FIAP distinctions recipients, with 52 people achieving 53 FIAP distinctions. These numbers might sound a little confusing, but the reason is that one person gained both distinctions in both audiovisual and photography. Of these 52 people, 29 are here today. It's so wonderful to have so many of you here. A number of those who couldn't join us have requested that I pass on their apologies, and I won't list them because there's a few too many. As you will be aware, this year marks the 60th anniversary of the formation of the Australian Photographic Society. At the time of its formation, the APS also became Australia's operational member of FIAP, a role that was previously performed by the Photographic Society of Queensland in the years before the national body was formed. So this year is also the 60-year anniversary of the Australian Photographic Society's membership of FIAP. Today, as we celebrate Australian recipients of FIAP distinctions, it is with huge pleasure that we have David Tay join us as our special guest. David is a member of the FIAP board for the International Federation of Photographic Art, which we all know as FIAP. He is also the FIAP Director of Promotion and Partnership. He joins us from Singapore to present our distinctions. We're also joined by the following members of the APS Management Committee: the APS President, Margaret O'Grady, Senior Vice President Greg McMillan, who is also handling the technical aspects of today's Zoom meeting, Junior Vice President Yvonne Hill, and our immediate past President Peter Cooley. I would also like to acknowledge our verifying officer team, a number of whom are present as distinctions recipients themselves. 4 VOs played a particularly big role this year, beyond their usual VO tasks. Those people being Anne Smallgange, Brian Cohen, Joseph Tam, and Peter Calder. Peter is here. Unfortunately, the others were unable to join us today. I wish to publicly thank all the VO team, and especially these 4, for their insistence in what was a particularly challenging year. I will introduce our special guest, David Tay, to you properly in a minute, but I would first invite the President of the Australian Photographic Society, Margaret O'Grady, to formally welcome you. Margaret, would you like to unmute yourself? The microphone's yours.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Australian Photographic Society, I'd like to welcome you all to the 2022 Australian FIAP Distinctions presentation ceremony, and I'd like to extend a very special warm welcome to David Tay, who is online today from Singapore, and he's a member of the FIAP board. This is the third time we've run this event by Zoom, and it's wonderful to see so many of you online today. FIAP and APF have enjoyed a very long and successful association extending right back to 1950, when FIAP was formed. This was by a Queensland Photographic Organisation, which later became part of APS when it was formed in 1962. Yep, APS is celebrating that 60th birthday this year. I had a quick peek at the APS records and saw that 16 Australians were awarded A FIAP and 13 the E FIAP in 1960. So it's indeed been a long and fruitful relationship. This year, there were 53 successful Australian applications and 62 applicants. Of course, the distinctions and competition patronage systems are not the only part of FIAP. And I know that many of you have participated in events such as the World Cup for Clubs, and the biennial competitions. These events present a wonderful way for APS members to connect with the global photographic community, and they are very highly valued. I'd like to say a huge congratulations to all recipients this year and thank those who are online this afternoon. And now I'll hand back to Bronwyn, who will introduce our very special guest. Thanks, Bronwyn.
Now I would like to give an especially warm welcome to David Tay, who joins us from Singapore. As mentioned earlier, David is a member of the FIAP board. He was elected to the Directory Board in 2008. He has also been the Director of FIAP Promotion and Partnership since the formation of this FIAP service in 2010. But let me take you back a little bit in time. I have done a little bit of digging on the internet, David. The story I've found tells me that as a teenager, David was hoping for a scooter for his birthday. His father, not being keen on this from a safety perspective, offered him a camera to the same value instead. The purchase of a roll effects camera and the photography course he enrolled in with the Photographic Society of Singapore became the starting point of David's lifelong love of photography. In 1979, he started working for newspapers, working through various roles to become CEO of the Singapore Press Holdings magazine group, which owned around 80 titles in magazines. His work resulted in him interacting with press photographers in the newsrooms, and at one point he oversaw the photography department as a general manager of editorial services. In 1982, David was awarded Singapore's Cultural Medallion, which is the highest arts award, for his artistic excellence and contributions to photography. David has had a very significant influence on photography in Singapore, providing opportunities for new photographers and raising the profile of photojournalism. He was instrumental in bringing the World Press Photography Exhibition to Singapore. He also organised several other major international photography events and the 2012 FIAP Congress, which was held in Singapore. David's exposure to press photography fostered his interest in portraiture, particularly in the setting of street photography. He spent 2.5 years visiting many countries in Asia photographing people. This resulted in a collection of images of candid street portraits of the elderly. The photos were first exhibited in 2011 as the coming of age forgotten faces of greying Asia, and subsequently exhibited in other countries. A 150-page publication was also made with the photos, the sales proceeds of which went to a fund to help the disadvantaged aged. David has used photography activities to help raise hundreds of thousands of dollars in funds for a number of charities in Singapore. He was awarded the Public Service Star in 2006, and in 2019 he was awarded the Grand Award for Community Service over 30 years. David was president of the David was president of the Photographic Society of Singapore for 23 years, from 1990 to 2013, and was a member of the Arts Advisory Panel for the National Arts Council in Singapore. He has been a highly successful exhibitor in international exhibitions and holds the Master of FIAP Distinction and the Honorary FIAP Service Award honour, among multiple other international honours. I'm not going to detail David's activities as FIAP's Director of Promotion and Partnership Service, as I've specifically suggested this as a topic for David to talk about following the presentations. FIAP is run by a hardworking team of volunteers like David, who dedicate much of their lives to photography and photographers, and in David's case, also to help those in need. It's wonderful that David has been able to join us today to personally announce the names of this year's Australian recipients of FIAP Distinctions. Welcome to the FIAP Distinctions presentations in Australia, David. I now invite
Thank you, Rowan. I think I'm I'm very humbled by your introduction. You surely has dug into the details of my background. I'm surprised.
A little bit, Google's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Well, good afternoon, Margaret, President of the Australian Photographic Society, or APS, Greg, Yvonne, and Peter. A very good afternoon. And I must say that I'm very honored to be part of this event to celebrate the success of 53 APS members who have achieved FIAP distinctions in the various categories. I would like to extend the appreciation of the Board of Directors to Rowan Casey for her effort and conscientiousness in coordinating and processing the application year after year. And not only that, she has also been the director of FIAP News, and which I think has been improving month after month. And I've just received the latest FIAP News. I'd like to congratulate Rowan for a very good job done. And I would like to take this opportunity to wish the President and all members of APS happy 60th anniversary. I also just learned that APS and FIAP has a long relationship 60 years ago. And I look forward to deepening this ties between FIAP and APS for many, many years to come. And with that, I'd like to welcome everybody to this event. And I'd like to thank everybody for making your presence here. And now I'd like to hand over the mic over to Rowan.
Thanks, David. Now I'm just going to go through a few little basic housekeeping things so that everyone knows what's going to happen here. Firstly, you'll have all been put on mute with the exception of David and myself. When it is your turn when your name is called, down in the bottom left-hand corner, there is the little microphone symbol. Please unmute yourself, say hello. Don't be say hello, you can say a few words. Don't be too lengthy because there are 29 of you, but make sure that we get a chance to see you. You will be spotlighted like you've been seeing us spotlighted, and you'll be spotlighted beside David on screen. And that will enable you to take screenshots at a later time when we release the video. That brings me to the other point. This event is being videoed. Please be aware that you can be seen at all times. So don't do anything that you might later regret. There will be slideshows of all the images that were submitted with their FIAP distinctions, and these will be done in groups. So the AFIAPs will all be done as a group, followed by the EFIAPs and so on. And between each slideshow, we will present that group. Your Zoom, up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see a little view button. That view button enables you to toggle between gallery view and speaker view. At the moment, we're controlling what you see, but later on, I will be suggesting to put yourself on gallery view because we will be taking a group photo at the end of the event. So after each slideshow, David will be announcing the names of the people who are here today, one at a time. And then, as I say, please respond. You'll need to unmute yourself, remember, and when you've finished, please mute yourself again. You're welcome to say a few words, as I've said. I will announce the people who unfortunately have been unable to join us. There will be times when you can hear me, but I'll be off screen to stay in the background during the presentation. Please don't alter your settings if you can hear me and not see me. At each distinction level throughout the presentations, the distinctions recipients who are present will be announced in alphabetical order according to your surname. At the end of presentations, we will take, as I say, some screenshots. And hopefully you've all got your badges on and your certificates handy, which we can have in the vision. Yes, good to see a few flying around. Thanks, Grove. and particularly when we do the group photo, please make sure you've got good light on your faces particularly when we've got you up on screen, and that you have your videos on. So let's progress with what we've got. In order to honour eminent personalities known in the field of photography, the International Federation of Photographic Art, known as FIAP, award distinctions for photographic artists known for their artistic work in photographic or audiovisual artistry, and for those who by their work or achievements have contributed to the progress of FIAP, or of photography in general, in other words, services rendered. Only achievements in international salons run with FIAP patronage can be counted for FIAP distinctions in the skill area. National federations affiliated with FIAP, such as the Australian Photographic Society, can put forward candidates for these distinctions. The final decision whether or not a distinction is awarded rests with FIAP. This year, the Australian Photographic Society had 53 successful applications for FIAP distinctions for photographic artistry, and indeed amongst those was one for audiovisuals. Today we acknowledge and celebrate this achievement. The distinction AFIAP, which is Artist FIAP, is the first artistic distinction that can be obtained. A successful candidate must have obtained at least 40 acceptances with 15 different images in 15 salons in 8 different countries. I'm now going to show you a slideshow of the images that these people submitted with their distinctions.
All right, the following person who are being awarded the AFIAP distinction are Chen Su or Su Chen. Su Chen, where are you? Well, congratulations.
Thank you much, David. It is a great privilege and honor to receive this distinction. Very proud to be part of the FIAP team and the member. I'm really, really happy today. And thank you so much for the APS team and the FIAP team for all the hard work. And congratulations to all the participants today.
Keep going.
Thank you.
Next one is Chen Xiu Chun.
Hold on my careful.
Xiu Chun Chen.
Have we got it?
This is Xiu Chun Chen.
It's beginning to look like someone hasn't arrived.
Yeah, not on my list here, Robin.
Not on the list? Okay, we'll move on. She's obviously...
Okay, so the next person is Neomini De Silva.
Hi, everyone.
Congratulations, Neomini.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a wonderful honor to get this award. And yeah, thank you to the APS for all the hard work that they do as well. And thank you, David.
So the next one is Malcolm Gamble. Hi, Malcolm. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. I've got my very proud certificate.
Good.
Just a shout out. A thank you very much to Bronwyn, because I know she puts in so much time and effort. We probably only see a very, very small part of that as well. And just a personal shout out to my my camera club, Southern Suburbs in the Bayside southern area of Melbourne, in Port Phillip Bay. So yeah, most people here are probably members of similar kind of amateur photographic societies, and yeah, I always tell people, you know, it's one of the best things you can do. It's made a huge difference to my photography as well. So thank you again.
And we have Melissa Hanson.
Hi, David.
Hi, Melissa. Congratulations.
I'm honored to receive this.
Good.
And thanks to Bronwyn and all her team for putting everything together for us. So thanks, everyone.
And the next person is James Ida.
Hi, David. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, James.
Yes, thank you for that. Look, I'd also like to acknowledge my camera club as well, which is Southern Suburbs, especially the past and the present committee that do such a really good job of training in our club. And I've received a lot of help from some of the very senior members of the club as well, which, just to call some of those out, John Chapman, Malcolm Gamble, and Peter Calder, who's also here today. These people give lots of their time to less experienced members such as myself, and I really appreciate it. It's been absolutely fabulous. So thank you very much, David. Thank you, Bronwyn.
Congratulations again. And next we have got John Jiang.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, my home camera today don't work. I think take a photo, side email free. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations again. And next person is Nolene Kuzman.
Got to unmute. Hi, Dave. Thank you very much, and big thanks to Bronwyn. Her and her team have put in a great effort to get us through, and she's been a big help to me. Congratulations to everybody else. I don't have my certificate yet, unfortunately, so I'm still waiting on it. It has to be reprinted, apparently. Okay, thank you very much.
Congratulations again. And the next person for the AFIAP is Mati Labushan. Hi, Marty.
Hi, David. Thank you very much. Here is my certificate.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
And Stefan Napushin.
Hi, David. Thank you, everybody, for the hard work, and thank you for the award.
Congratulations, Stefan. Next, we have got Cora Lear.
Hi, David.
Hi, Cora.
Bronwyn. I have unmuted myself. There I am.
Yeah, I saw your
My certificate. Thank you very much to David. Thank you very much, Bronwyn. I'd also like to thank the Redland Camera Club. They've helped tremendously, especially Pia. It's been a fantastic journey for me. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Cora. And next, we have got Yang Jiayuan. Jiayuan. Liang Jiayuan. Where are you?
I think they've joined.
Doesn't look like we've got them. Okay.
Okay. So we move on to Sandy Mann.
Hello, David, and hello, everyone. I have my certificate too. David, it makes it so much more special that you've managed to join us today, and I really appreciate that. And thank you to everyone, and congratulations to all the participants and everyone who has received their distinction.
Congratulations
Thank you.
again. And next person is Mario Mazzo.
Hi, David. Thank you very much for my certificate, and thank you to Bronwyn for your help, and congratulations to the others that received the honor today. Thank you.
Congratulations. And Yvonne Moore.
Am I on?
Got you in sound. Greg's probably just looking for you, Yvonne. There she is.
Congratulations, Yvonne.
Yvonne. Yvonne, just unmute yourself. There we go.
Oh, thank you, David. There's my certificate, and thank you very much to Bronwyn. I really appreciated all the work. I really needed the help, and congratulations to everyone else as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And Andrew Swinfield.
Thanks very much for this honour, David. It's much appreciated, and thanks for being here today. I'd also like to thank Margaret O'Grady, the management committee, and especially Bronwyn Casey for all the hard work she does. So thank you very much.
Congratulations again.
Thank you, David.
David's already mentioned a couple of the people who haven't arrived. The ones that I knew about, who have also been recipients of the AFIAP, are Wendy Deng, Cherry Lee Lin, Gail McTaggart, Gail Mooney, Ian Patterson, Andrew Ragus, and Wusha Xin. The distinction artist FIAP audiovisual is the first artistic distinction that can be attained for achievements in audiovisual salons. It's awarded to authors whose artistic qualities, technique and production have been acknowledged through the participation in international audiovisual events under FIAP patronage. A successful candidate must have obtained at least 12 acceptances with at least 5 different AV sequences in at least 6 international events under FIAP patronage in at least 4 different countries. I'll now show you, they submit 2 audiovisuals. I'm going to show you one of them.
The remote coastline of the Shetland Islands of northern Scotland is home to some of the most spectacular coastal scenery in the British Isles. Idyllically situated, where the Atlantic Ocean and the North Sea meet, fish stocks abound and northern gannets thrive. Nos is an uninhabited island and national nature reserve, dominated by towering sea cliffs and seabird cities. Gannets nest in dense colonies on these spectacular cliffs. In the region of 18,000 gannet pairs breed here. The round-the-clock hustle and bustle roaring throughout these cities is truly breathtaking. The sandstone cliffs are narrow and every square foot is home to a pair of gannets and their growing youngster. When real estate is at a premium, arguments abound. They waddle on land, but are expert flyers, alternating rapid wing beats with gliding. The northern gannets have a wingspan of about 2 metres, pristine white plumage and ink-black wingtips, a beautiful yellow saturation to the head and an impressive dagger-shaped bill. Nos is perhaps best known from the foot of their iconic cliffs by boat. It is from such a boat that I was able to submerge the camera and capture some fascinating images of these incredible birds underwater. Gannets hunt fish by diving into the sea from a height and pursuing their prey underwater. They can dive from a height of 30 metres, achieving speeds of 100 kilometres per hour as they strike the water, enabling them to catch fish much deeper than most other airborne birds. They have streamlined bodies, adapted for plunge diving at high speed, including powerful neck muscles and a spongy bone plate at the base of the bill. The nostrils are inside the bill and closed to prevent water entry. Air sacs in the face and chest under the skin act like bubble wrapping, cushioning the impact with the water. Positioning of the eyes is far enough forward on the face for binocular vision, allowing them to judge distances accurately. These images capture beautifully the intensity of the dive and their speed through the water. The perfection of design in the natural world never ceases to amaze and inspire. Watching, hearing and feeling these magnificent birds plunging into the ocean within inches of the boat was simply indescribable.
Unfortunately, our AV recipient was unable to join us today. The person to whom this distinction was awarded was Sally Hinton. So we'll move on to our EFIAP people. The distinction EFI Excellence FIAP, which is EFIAP, is awarded to photographic artists who, apart from having excellent techniques, have significant numbers of their works often accepted in many international salons under FIAP patronage. A successful candidate must have obtained at least 250 acceptances with at least 50 different images in 30 salons in 20 countries. At least 2 of their images must have gained an award. I'll now show you a slideshow of the images submitted by our FIAP people.
The following person have been awarded the EFIAP. Danny Dunn. Congratulations, Danny.
Hi there. Oops. There's the award. Thank you very much. Thanks to David, thanks to FIAP, and a little thanks to Peter Calder, my VO, very fine officer, for the help he gives. That's great, thank you.
Brenda Jones.
Hello, David.
Hello.
I have to say the experience of entering all these FIAP competitions has been a lot of fun and a big learning experience. And I want to thank Bronwyn and her team for all the work they do to make this possible. Thank you.
Congratulations. Valerie Clindis. Hi, Valerie. Congratulations.
Hello, David. I'd like to thank everybody involved in this, as well as my camera club at Redlands Camera Club. I'm very proud to receive this honour, and thank Bronwyn as well as everybody else. Thank you.
Grace Lee.
Hello, David. Thank you for coming. Can you hear me?
I could hear you.
Good, thank you. I also would like to, I also would like to thank you for the big thanks to Bronwyn Casey and also the Martin Reagan for the big help for me. And here's my certificate. I think the video is not on, right?
I don't have your video. Are you able?
Just 1 second. Sorry about this. What's happened? It was all good before. Okay.
Yeah. Congratulations. Good.
Thank you.
Next person is Grace Lee.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Sorry, just now I got mixed. I
Thank
thought
you.
so Valerie didn't come on screen. Congratulations, Grace.
Thank you, David.
And Christina Robinson.
Hi, David.
Congratulations, Christina.
Thank you very much. I'd also just like to thank Bronwyn and the amazing team at APS for all the hard work they do. My AVO, Denise North, who works incredibly hard up here in Queensland. And I'd also just like to also thank Ralph Brown, who's the chair of PSQ, and his team of judges, because they give us all so much support. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations again.
And we have quite a number of our EFIAP people were unfortunately unable to join us today, but to acknowledge them, they are Ruth Benson, Ken Dixon, David Hansel, Susan Hansel, David Henderson, Trace O'Rourke, Rob Oyston, Barbara Seidel, Felix Sparberg, Xu Yao Zhu, and Xu Yiping. Moving on to the next one, we'll be doing all the EFIAP levels from bronze to gold to platinum together. The EFIAP levels honour photographic artists who, after having received their EFIAP distinction, continue to actively participate in international salons under FIAP patronage, and by doing so help to promote photography with their new artistic production. FIAP has instituted 7 additional EFIAP levels. I'll now show you a slideshow of their work. So we've got the 4 levels. So the bronze recipients must have at least 200 acceptances with 50 images in 5 countries. And 4 of those must have had awards in different countries. Unfortunately, none of our bronze people could be here today. So I'll just list those people to acknowledge them. Those who gained their EFIAP bronze were Wade Buchan, Daniel Demigiroux, Sally Hinton, and David Norris. For the EFIAP silver, we do have our 2 people here. They had to have had 300 acceptances with 100 works in 10 countries, and they must have had a further 5 images awarded in different countries. David, I'll allow you to let you announce our silver people, please.
Yeah, EFIAP silver, the persons who have been awarded are Wally Cannon.
Am I on? Hi, David. Thanks for coming today. I just want to thank Bronwyn and APS for everything you've done to put this together. And just congratulations to everyone here today. You've all achieved something really good.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Next person is Sinkai Chong for FIAP Silver, EFIAP Silver.
Hello, Mr. David Tai. 你好，郑老师。
你好。
Hello, Mr. Bronwyn Casey. Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here.
Congratulations, Sinkai.
Thank you. Thank you to FIAP.
For EFIAP Gold,
the gold level must have achieved 500 acceptances with 150 works in 15 different countries. And a further 6 images must have received awards in different countries. David, I'll let you proceed with the gold recipients.
The gold recipients are Kerry Boytel.
Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you very much for coming to present this today. I'm very honoured to receive my gold award, and I'd like to thank Bronwyn very much indeed for all the help that she's given not only myself but all the other recipients in putting together their awards. And congratulations to everybody else here today. Some wonderful work. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Kerry.
Thank you.
Next person for the gold, EFIAP Gold, is Tina Dyer.
Hello, David. Thank you very much for coming today. There is my award.
Tina.
Thank you to everyone who's put in the hard work with me over the years, and congratulations to everyone on their awards today as well. Thanks.
Congratulations to you. And next person is Lo Marafiotti.
Thank you very much, David. Sincerely, I really appreciate all the hard work that the volunteers and everyone associated with the APS and with FIAP. It's been a wonderful journey that I still want to continue on for a long time. Thank you very much, everyone.
Congratulations. And another recipient of EFIAP Gold is Paul Thompson.
I don't think Paul's online.
We've lost Paul, have we? Okay. For the platinum level, 700 acceptances with 250 works in 20 countries is required. These must include a further 7 images with awards in different countries. There was one recipient for this award this year. Unfortunately, he is unable to join us, but that recipient is Ian English, who many of you will know quite well. There are the 3 EFIAP diamond levels have only been offered since 2016 and are for achievements gained since the EFIAP platinum level was awarded. Only awards are counted. There were no diamond level 1 applicants this year. However, we did have a Diamond 2 and a Diamond 3 recipient. Let's see the images submitted by these 2 Diamond recipients. So the Diamond recipients for Diamond 2 must have had 100 awards with 30 images achieved in 7 countries. David, would you announce our Diamond 2 recipient, please?
Diamond 2 recipient, Vicky Morris. Hi, Vicky.
Vicky, we don't have sound. You're showing as not being on mute, but something's amiss with your sound.
Just check that it's turned up on your computer as well, Vicky.
You're not on silence on your actual computer, Vicky?
Congratulations.
I think the thumb. And we have one Diamond 3 level recipient. It's the highest FIAP distinction possible via the exhibition achievements.
And for the Diamond 3, we have got Graham Watson. Hi, Graham. Congratulations.
Graham, you're on silent.
Okay, hear me now?
Gotcha.
Okay, thank you, David, and thank you for FIAP for being the structure it is. Without the structure in FIAP, we would never have this path. Thank you, Bronwyn, for all the help that you give all the applicants, and thank you very much for your insightful guidance over the years. I'd just like to say that I think I was proudest when I got my AFIAP. And I can tell all you people that after the AFIAP, it is very, very easy peasy, no problems. I'd just like to tell the ladies that these Diamond 3 badges are very nice. You probably can't see the 3 little diamonds, but there's something to lust after. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all this year's FIAP Distinctions recipients. A full list of these recipients are on the honours roll on the APS website. Now we're going to take some group photos of everyone here today. And for this, you might like to put yourself on gallery view such that we can all see everybody. And make sure you light on your faces, got your certificates handy. I'll just switch mine to gallery. I've got a couple of people whose cameras aren't on. John and who's that down in Shuchen? Do you have cameras on? No? Okay.
Can you hear me? Rowan?
I'm not sure who I'm listening to.
Su Chen here. Can you see me?
Yep, got you. Also got the other lady with the surname Chen who hasn't got her video on either, and John Jiang.
There were a couple on whose videos weren't working. So.
Rightio. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're going to take a few photos.
Yeah.
Nolene, can you light your room up a little bit? You're very dark there. Doesn't sound like, no? Okay. Ready, everyone? So we'll take a few. Last one. Excellent. Okay. Having done the formalities, you'll be able to take some group photos yourself too from the video afterwards, because I'll put that video when we've just edited out the little time-consuming bits with me starting up videos and things. I'll put that online for you, and you'll be able to take photos, screenshots of yourself with David for your own mementos, and obviously the group photos as well. So I'm going to bring David back in. I've asked David to talk about the FIAP Promotion and Patronage Service, FIAP Promotion and Partnership Service. Too many P's.
Yes.
And Partnership Service. And I'll leave the floor to you, David.
Now, to start with, I would like to once more congratulate all those who have received the different levels of FIAP distinctions. And for those who have just got into the AFIAP, I would like to encourage you all to continue to go all the way up to the diamond stage. And if you have achieved your EFIAP, you can try for your MFIAP. Right? Last year, there were 2 recipients for MFIAP from Australia. And this year, I hope in the coming years, we can see more MFIAP from Australia. Okay. Now back to what Rowan has asked me to speak on today is the promotion and partnership service. Now, as what Rowan has rightly pointed out, this service was set up in the year 2010. And I was appointed the director. So it took me a few months before I can get things going. So it became fully functional only in year 2011. And basically, the promotion and partnership service is to promote FIAP as a worldwide influential organization in photography. So the 2 keywords are worldwide, influential. Now, in the olden days, we said we have got 100 members in 100 countries. But this 100, now is 108 countries. The operational members do have members. So actually we are representing more than, or even more than 1 million photographers around the 5 continents. So that in itself is worldwide and influential. Now with this, then I can go to source for sponsorship or create partnership with institutions, organizations, or companies who are interested in the art of photography. So that is the mission of the promotion and partnership service. Now there are many things that we have done. So the first things that the service has done was to give FIAP brand refresher. That means to refresh its branding so that when we promote FIAP as an organization, there is consistency, there is what we call a proper positioning. So we did a brand refresher for FIAP by sharpening its logo to what you can see now, and also make the name cards consistent, because previously in different countries, people print name cards according to their own style, according to their own fancy. So we set up a template for all countries to apply the same template so that when you present a business card or name card, it looks consistent that you belong to the FIAP organization. Right? And we also make the certificates more consistent as well. And we did a brochure in different languages: Chinese, English, French, German, and even in Arabic, so that around the world, people know what is FIAP and what FIAP is doing. So that is the first thing we did when we got into action. And of course, creating partnership. We participated in the Dubai World. That was a Photo World Dubai, and that gives FIAP a presence and visibility in the Middle East. So we have exhibitions of FIAP works. We arrange for speakers from FIAP to speak at the event so that people know there's an organization called FIAP, Influential Photographic Organization. So that are the things that we kept doing. And let's say like for China, which I think there are few very prominent international events, like the Beijing International Photo Week, or the Pingyao Photo Week, or the Lishui Photo Festival. So for Beijing Photo Week, we have signed, I have arranged to sign with the China's Artistic Photography Association a 5-year contract, so that every year for the Beijing International Photo Week, we will have a thematic exhibition that is curated by 2 organizations as a major event of the Beijing International Photographic Week. And Beijing Photographic Week is a very major event internationally, so we have the presence of FIAP. And last year, I managed to negotiate with the Lishui Photo Festival's organizers, which is the Lishui municipal government. And we signed a 10-year contract. FIAP signed a 10-year contract with the provincial municipal government to hold the FIAP World Photo Conference. And we are supposed to kickstart from this year. Every 2 years, we will have one conference. But unfortunately, because of the lockdown, so this has got to be deferred, maybe till next year. I'm waiting for their response. I've contacted them. So these are some of the things that FIAP partnership and promotion and partnership has done. And then one of the very significant things that the service has achieved is to get PSA and FIAP working much closer together. Now, PSA has been trying to promote itself not only as an organization in America, but also as a worldwide organization. So they have their own positioning, and I don't think they would want to join FIAP as an operational member. And I think some of my fellow board members have tried previously without much success. And it was until 2015 that I met Joanne Stolted, who was a vice president then. And I asked her, I said that can't we have a formal relationship between FIAP and PSA? I know that it's difficult for PSA to join FIAP as an operational member, but can we find a common ground? So what strikes my mind was the England's model, where we have got a PAG, the Photographic Alliance of Great Britain, where all the clubs together, they form an alliance to join as an operational member of FIAP. So at least in England, FIAP is represented. So that was the model I've suggested to Joanne, and she brought back to discuss with then President Elena McTighe. And I think my proposal was quite well received, and it was brought to the board, and the board was quite receptive. And I suggested to form the Photographic Alliance of America, where the members are clubs and chapters who are members of PSA. And Photographic Alliance of America will become the operational member of FIAP. So in this case, we have a common platform where both organizations has vested interest. And I think it took us until 2018, right, before something really happened. And finally, PAA, or Photographic Alliance of America, was formed. And finally, in America, FIAP is represented by PAA, with Joanne Stolted as the FIAP liaison officer. And that, to me, is a historical event, because with America, such a big country, and if there's no FIAP presence there, I think it's not so nice. So finally, the board was very happy that PSA board was very receptive. And after this was done, PSA and FIAP has got members working closer together, like setting up the definition for different, like black and white travel and so forth. We also have what we call very regular meetings on the red list or sanctions for nature, and especially for nature. For travel, we still haven't come to a conclusion yet. So these are the things. It's just to give you an idea what promotion and partnership is doing. It's unlike patronage service or unlike distinction service, which they are the front line. Promotion and partnership is a supportive function in the back line. Let's say sometimes, like let's say in the Li Sui's case, where I negotiated for the conference, at the same time also interested then to have a FIAP what we call FIAP center, exhibition center in Li Sui or Zhejiang. And they are very receptive. So these are the things that we do. And eventually the FIAP exhibition center service director will follow up on this. So if you have any questions that you want to know more about this service, which I'm the director, please feel free to ask me. Right? I hope to even strike up some partnership with APS to do an event in Australia. Right? I look forward to that. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions of David? Myself on gallery view so I can see everyone.
I'd just like to say that I think it's very progressive of you, David, and I think it's a very good move forward. The more cooperation there is, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Well done.
Thank you. Well, without the benefit of time, I think I can't give you too much details of what the service has achieved. For those who are interested to know, you can either email me or give me a call. My number is on the FIAP website. Our email address is also there. Or you have any suggestion, any idea, please feel free to let me know.
I think people have drawn quite a bit of information from what you've had to say. Is there anyone else who has any further questions? No, it looks like everyone's just hearing where the update. It's I've certainly been very pleased to see FIAP and PSA collaborating a lot more, and I know that that's an ongoing thing, that the communication's happening on a very regular basis, like David has said, and that's going to benefit everyone down the track, both the salons and the entrants, where the two organisations liaise a lot more. So I think this probably brings us to the conclusion of our event. Margaret, did you wish to say a couple of quick words before we go?
I'd just like to say, firstly, congratulations to everyone. Very well done, and hope we see most of you back again next year. I'd like to say thank you very much, David, for spending the afternoon with us. It's been wonderful to have you sit in with us for our awards and also your information. And I think my very last thank you is to Bronwyn and her team. You've done a wonderful job, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Margaret, and thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Greg. And thank you, everybody who are here today.
And thank you once again, David. I really appreciate you being here with us today. It is a special year, and it always makes it that little bit special having someone from FIAP, and it was one of the absolute positive parts of, if you could say there was any positives with COVID, it was driving us onto this platform for these awards, because it's not only enabled more of us to be here, because we used to only have about 8 or 9 who would do the trip within Australia to be in one location for the convention, but now it's also enabled us to bring someone from FIAP to be part of the event, and that makes it just that little bit more real, that certificate that they've got, that it is an international certificate that they've got, and international recognition, and to have someone like yourself participate is excellent. Thank you very much, David, for being here.
Thank you.
So I guess everyone can give each other a little bit of a wave, and we can all head off on our various things for the rest of our afternoon. Take care, everybody.
Take care and stay safe.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Forward to seeing a lot of you next year with the next lot of distinctions.
Thank you very much.
Okay.